I was recently at the grocery store and I was standing behind this overweight guy right in front of me. He was getting cigarettes, ice cream, and then also a 6-pack of beer. And now this guy, I swear to you, he gave me the dirtiest stare I have ever seen in my entire life. He was looking at me as if I harmed his entire family, as if I stole his wife from him. He looked at me with pure hatred. So today's video is how other men react whenever you are handsome. You're gonna notice along your looks maxing journey, once you get to a certain threshold, 99% of the male population literally despises you. So let's get into it today, man. Biggest thing that they will always try to do is they will try to test you. So this actually just happened to me today at the gym. I was on my very last workout. I just got a juicy wicked pump and I wanted to see how I look shirtless on my last set. So I take off my shirt for, I kid you not, 30 seconds. This little short Russian guy comes running over to me. He seems pretty juiced out. I met other guys on gear and like he's got the demeanor that he's just angry for no reason. He comes over to me. He is yelling. He's like, you need to put on your shirt, blah, blah, blah. Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I'm finishing on my exercise. I'm about to leave. And he literally looks like he wants to fight me. I stand up, I look down on this guy. I said, I don't like the way you approach me. I think it's very disrespectful. You're behaving like an asshole. And he just cowers away at this point. And then he just doesn't really do anything. That's the thing, man. Whenever you're handsome, people will always try to test you. It's simply the male ego. When they see someone strong and handsome, they want to almost try to get some sort of power over them. Make them feel like, oh, he looks like a pretty boy, so he must be a pussy as well. This is why you have to have that aggression. You have to have that fire. Because that guy, I was ready to go outside and throw hands that second. Like, you cannot take anything whenever you're a handsome man. You always have to kind of be on guard, man. Number one reason that other men, like 99% of men, will hate you whenever you're handsome is because they are competitive by nature. Most men, especially with social media, the way the modern world works, they compete with you. They're in a silent competition with you, whether or not you like it. So they look at you visually. Let's say you're more aesthetic, you have more muscle, you have less body fat, you got a chiseled jawline, better hairstyle, maybe you're a little bit taller. They will despise you for this. Automatically, evolutionarily speaking, what are we competing for? We're competing for women. So if they see somebody like me walking through, they already know all the women are mine. Like, they have no chance to compete with me, so this will cause envy, this will cause hatred, and so they will not like you. Another thing they always do is at the beginning, whenever I first shared that story, is they will do the little, I call it the chihuahua stare. You know, it's like whenever an inferior creature stares at you and then just starts barking. You know, that's what happens whenever you're handsome. Every other guy, I swear to you, I get stared at probably more so from straight men than girls. I'm not lying to you. Probably more so than gay men. Who looks at me the most is literally straight men. And it's not a good look. They look at me like they want to hurt me just for existing. A big reason I have a lot of motivation to be self-employed. I haven't worked for an employer in like 5-6 years now, but when I used to, people would always try to just do passive aggressive things. People would always try to mess with you. I almost got in a fist fight with my boss once when I worked at a car dealership just because our egos were colliding because he was being just an asshole. He was trying to bully me for absolutely no reason. So that's another thing, man. If you're handsome, the workplace, it's gonna be a living hell. Like, every guy, especially if you have a boss, he's gonna pick on you for no specific reason other than he knows you pull more than he does. What's crazy as well is if you're like a pretty boy, like handsome man, even girls are gonna start hating you. Because here's the thing, girls, they get their ego boost from being the pretty one. You know, so like if you're dating a girl, she's used to everyone staring at her. But I will go out with girls and I get more attention than the girl. She's still very cute, she's very beautiful, but just my overall thing, like people will look at me if they're attracted to me. If they're not attracted to me, I just get attention. And this really makes them start to hate you. Like, I've literally dated girls and they don't even really like me. They almost want to just try to mess with me because deep down they have this deep hatred for me. So if you're handsome, even other women will hate you and they'll just show different signs of hatred. At the end of the day, whenever you're truly handsome, you have the aesthetics down, like you're built like a Greek god. People can tell the amount of discipline. Like, yeah, you can say genetics, but it comes down to discipline, man. I want to look a quarter of as good as I do in this video if I didn't put in the work. So that's the thing, man. These people are not willing to put in the work. 99% of the male population, they're overweight. They don't have any money. They don't have a skincare routine. They don't have decent fashion. All of it combined, they would rather seep in their own hatred and their own misery, envy, jealousy, than to put in the work to improve. So, and that's the thing as well. Like, if you're actually in your self-improvement journey, you're not even looking at other people. Like, when I'm at the grocery store, I don't look at other guys. That's weird. But these guys are so insecure, they're so envious, that they're constantly comparing themselves to other people. So if that's you, man, just focus on your self-improvement journey. Stay in your own lane and stop worrying about what other people are doing. And you can be handsome yourself. Link in the description box for a free one-on-one consultation with me, Austin Wayne. Also, kalosique.com for the best supplements in the fitness industry. Don't forget to subscribe. Best self-improvement channel on YouTube. That's it. I love you with all of my heart. Goodbye.